Hi, in this video we will explore the AC option in FFmpeg, which control the numbers of audio channels in the output media. The purpose of this video is just to demonstrate how to build processing graph in FFStudio that replicate the behavior of the AC option in FFmpeg. I will show you how to construct graph, step by step, and we will compare the output with the original audio to see how the channel count has changed. In addition, I will provide the exact FFmpeg command that corresponds to the graph that we built. Let's get started. So, let's take a look at our input audio in Audacity before we proceed with the graph construction. As you can see, this is our source audio file. It contains two channels, which means stereo. Now let's proceed to build a graph in FFStudio to remix the audio to mono channel using the AC option. The first node will be the input audio file. We will set the input file to our source audio by right-clicking on the empty graph area and selecting the input node. Then clicking the select to choose our source audio file. After specifying the input file, we can request MIDI info by clicking the Get MIDI info button. From this information, we can see that the input audio is stereo with two channels. The next step is to add Y flag to override the output file if it already exists. This flag is optional but useful for testing. This flag can be connected to the input node through global link. The next step is to add the output node to the graph by right-clicking on the empty graph area and selecting the output node. Then we set to output file name and location by clicking the select button. To connect the input to output, we need to specify which stream will go from input to output. For this, we need to add stream selector node to the graph. In this node, you can select which stream to use for output. You can select it by ID or type. In our case, we select the audio stream by type. Now we can connect the input node to the stream selector node and then connect the stream selector node to the output node. Now we need to specify the AC option to set the number of audio channel in the output. The AC option has the same category as Y flag, so we can add it as a global link. Double-click on the empty graph area to open search box, type AC and select the AC option from the list. Set the value to 1 for mono output. Now connect the AC option to the output node through global link. At this point, our graph is complete. We have the input node connected to the stream selector node, which is connected to the output node. We also have the global links for the Y flag and the AC option. Now we can execute the graph by clicking the Execute Graph button at the bottom. In the Queue tab, you will see the completed job with the exact FFmpeg command that was generated by graph. Now let's compare the output audio with the original audio in Audacity. You can see that the output audio is mono, which one channel, as specified by the AC option in the graph. The internal mixing follows FFmpeg default behavior. The default mixing rules are applied when changing channel count, which may not be suitable for all use cases. So if you need more control over the mixing process, you can watch other videos in this series that covers more advanced audio processing techniques. And then, let's talk about sharing useful graphs. If you have built a useful graph for channel count conversion or any other audio processing task, you can share it in the comments, so it can be added to the graph library for others to use. Just copy the graph with the Ctrl-C and paste it in the comments with the Ctrl-V. This way other users can benefit from your work and contribute to the FFStudio community. If you want a raw FFmpeg command from this graph, you can always open the Queue tab after executing the graph and copy the command from there. stay connected with us on Twitter, support on Patreon, and check out our work on GitHub for updates and community contributions.